degree, in this BS degree, we have a lot of societies. So Diplomacia is also one of them. Here we conduct basically MUN parliamentary debates and other kind of events which resolves around diplomacy,
Assigned to
politics,
different
and all.
teams.
So I
Is that
guess
event offline or online?
So, as far as the events are considered, like we are an online degree and we have our own restrictions. So, we generally all throughout the year, when there is not a offline fest in the campus, we generally conduct online events, and there are a variety of those. And as far as the offline events are concerned, we are highly dependent on the fests. As of now, we did conduct an offline MUN this year at Paradox in the IIT Madras campus. So yeah, offline events are subject to availability of the campus.
like just now we conducted our first offline MUN at Paradox. So that was purely offline. Before that, we conducted two MUNs online, MUN 1.0 and MUN 2.0. That was entirely online. And all rest of the events were also conducted in the online mode.
Yeah, yeah, go on. Yeah, Shreyansh.
Sir, what is the benefit of this for an engineer? Is there any particular benefit?
Come again, come again.
Is there any particular benefit for the students who are taking it as engineer? So we are getting to our engineer, our core branch. So will it be beneficial anyhow?
Vikash, you are not audible properly. Your sentences are not clear. Can you just type in what you are trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shubham, of course you can do it. Okay. How can we get shortlisted even for interviews to be given to become a core member? So right now we are in the phase of recruitment, and from that I can tell you that the shortlisting was done on the basis of your experience, your past experience. So suppose you are applying for the role of PR, then we were judging of your past experience in the exact context of PR. So suppose maybe you are a part of PR team at your school or college, or maybe in any organization you were part of. So based on your experience only we were recruiting. So suppose again, for example, if you were applying for the role of graphics and designing, in that case we were judging you on the basis of your work which you have done since so far. Maybe you can show us your Canva model or anything like that which you have created in the past. So we were basing on that, we were judging on the basis of that. And suppose you applied for the role of DevOps, then we were judging you on the basis of your skills, your app development skills, your front end skills, and all. PR stands for public relations. More information, email support. No, you don't need to mail support team for queries related to our society. You can directly mail to us. No, you don't need to be a member to participate in the events. We would want you to be a member, but there's no any compulsion on that.
Yeah, Ashwin, you can, as of now, we are done with the application form. So when we release the application form again, we can apply to your society, and we will interview you according to your eligibility criteria, and then we will can recruit as a core member.
Is there any sports society? Right now we have a society called esports.
Yes.
Yes, Vikas Kumar, you can go ahead.
Then I have mentioned a question. Please look at that.
Can you state your question again? I think it
Ma'am,
got.
I just want to know that we are going to be purely in engineering field. So how this society will be helpful for us?
Okay. So, by participating in our events, you can inculcate soft skills, public speaking, more. Okay, right now we have Nishanur, one of our past participants and also a past winner from MUN 1.0. Hi Nishanur, am I audible?
Yes, Nivedita.
Yeah, Nivedita, you're audible.
So can we have a small introduction from Nishanur himself?
My name is Nishanur Rahman, and I'm in first year of this program. And I participated in Diplomacia 1.0. And to be honest, it was hilarious experience. You know, we really enjoyed it. That event increased our dopamine level to a to a standard that could not be matched by any other thing that happens at IITM. Fine. So you are at the right place because of many reasons. You know, no- it- it- Learning is just one part. Fine, you learn out of enthusiasm, and suddenly you will realize that learning becomes secondary. You get the push, that adrenaline push you get, and then you learn automatically. You learn to perform. That is the thing with this diplomacia thing, because this is an open platform. You are here to learn, you are here to express, you are here to enjoy. You name anything, and you are here for that. And we have got a really wonderful core team managing all that. So hats off to the core and the idea and pushing for this idea. That required a lot of effort, I know. And they have successfully pulled it off, like anything. And as you could see, this society is growing day in and day out, like anything. That is it. What I would like to say in the
Thank you
beginning.
Nishanur. I have some questions for you, okay? If you are ready, then
Hmm.
we can start.
Fine.
Okay, so your first question is what motivated you to participate in the Model United Nations conference? So what was your motivation?
The topics were so burning topics were there, and we were given the platform to opine what we think should be the solution. And of course, we know the past, what has happened, and we discuss n number of things in our closed doors, in our drawing rooms, fine, in our dining rooms while having dinner or lunch. But this official thing gives you a proper platform. Not only platform, your competitors, the rest of the participants, they are equally talented as you are, and they are going to compete with you, and they are not going to let you go with any sort of logic that this the politicians, the so-called politicians, make. For whatever reason they do. We are not here to discuss the reason. Definitely not everybody is satisfied with what is happening, and everybody is having an opinion of their own, and we get to put that, and we get to get ourselves appropriately countered in the appropriate manner, in the most civilized manner. So this is what I could not ignore once I got to receive this thing that this is going to happen. Okay, and the society lived up to my expectation.
Thank you, Nishanur. Okay, so your next question is what was the most memorable moment or highlight of the MUN conference which you participated in? No, one of the most memorable moment.
Fine, see, I have a lot of them. First was the team building thing, the team building exercise that we got to get. You know, we never imagined that we will be allotted, participants at random, friends, this group members at random. They were allotted at random, fine, and now we are friends forever. Such was the effect of that team building. You know, so as I told you, these things become secondary, and something else that you could not imagine becomes primary. This is such a thing, this is awesome platform, I'm telling you.
Okay. So your next question is: did the MUN conference meet your expectations? Why or why not? No, you can
Ah,
be honest with us.
of course, absolutely. See, there are rules, and this conference is governed by rules. And everybody is given equal opportunity to present themselves in the domain of rules and regulations and all. So everybody is equal. So there's no question of not being satisfied. The biggest thing that is that we were given opportunity to express ourselves, and what we were promised, we were delivered, and that was really satisfying.
Okay. I guess Ishika has one question for you. I
Sure.
guess Ishika, you can go ahead.
Hello, sir. Sir, I have a question. Can you please give a brief description about this society and for which people it would help? For which sort of people would it be suitable? This society will be suitable.
See, this society is very much suitable, and this is for everyone. First of all, it helps you build your personality, and more than building your personality, it helps you recognize your personality. You just
Okay.
peep deep into your heart and say your heart out on the topic that is given to you, and eventually you recognize that what is your orientation, what could be, what is your point of view. So
Hmm.
at many times you even don't, we ourselves don't know that, okay,
Hmm.
what our soul thinks that is correct. First we find ourselves, first we find our personality, and of course now the personality enhancement platform it is, undoubtedly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Personality being only one part, there are many
Okay.
aspects.
Okay.
Well, Constitution of India supports, so I think we should do.
Yeah, even I support.
Yeah, I too.
Okay. Do we have any more
But
questions
I
from
have a
listeners?
question. I don't know what the V stands for in the question asked previously.
Excuse me, am I missing some part of the question because I cannot relate to this thing?
Yes, Nishanur, I can enlighten you. Someone asked in the chat section about, like, do you support LGBTQ? Just now we have
Acha,
tried.
do you support? Okay, this is a open topic to discuss, and that is exactly for what we are here. We are open to discuss anything. You suggest us topics, and we organize debate on that topic. A very civilized, a very the standard debate that we have in our parliament at the United Nations. At that level of discussion, we got to get here. Topic, you decide. This is the burning topic of the day. Sure, we can discuss over it, and everybody's opinion is welcome. We do not walk away with a final result, okay, this is the best idea or something. No, everybody express themselves. The prize thing, the winner is not decided on the basis of ideology they present. The winner is decided on how they're presenting themselves. Idea is not not the concern for a winner. If you follow the rule, if you are following the rules and regulations correctly or not, that is what we see here. If if you are fumbling, what is your fluency? Do you recognize the rules and regulations or not, or you forget the rules and regulation in the heat of the moment, or under the pressure of rules and regulations you forget that your point of view, forget what you are here to present, you forget in the process. We are here to judge that and tell you, okay, you missed on this and this point, enhance from next times onward.
Yeah, and
Yeah, fine, Lakshman. Like, would you by any way like to enlighten our participants about what MUN is, and like a brief introduction? Okay, like we had been to MUN before just a few
Yeah.
weeks ago, and we had clearly seen that our participants lack certain aspects or skills that they should be having in an event like as challenging as MUN. So, what are the things that you want to share with them?
Just a
Cool.
second, Lakshman, I
Yeah.
need to give a proper introduction of yours, okay?
Yeah. Cool.
So, guys, Lakshman is not a student of our BS degree. He's an offline student of IIT Madras pursuing engineering. And in our past event, MUN, which we conducted at Paradox, he was a member of our EP, which stands for Executive Board. He is also a member of Oratory Club at IIT Madras. So, yes, that was a short introduction of him before we could start with his interview. So, yes,
Uh,
Lakshman, now you can go ahead.
Thank you so much. So it was a great opportunity getting to judge Diplomacia 3.0. So coming to about MUS in general, MUS is a more formal way of a debate where you'll be given a particular agenda, which will be as told by the listener, it will be like a odd topic which is going on in the world, and you will be given countries to represent. So unlike a debate here, you will be like a delegate from a particular country, and you all come to the UN to discuss about the global problem that has been given to you as a topic of discussion. So basically, you need to be revolving around that. And as a global community, all countries come together to solve the problem. So most MUNs are solution oriented. So it all revolves around how good of a solution you and your committee as a whole brings out. Because at the end of the day, you have to come up with the proper paperwork. It's mostly resolution, bringing about new solutions and new changes that you wish to make to better the world with respect to that particular topic which we have. So that's a whole overview of what an MUN is. And MUN is like a mixture of various skills, starting from public speaking to how you like formulate solutions to problems, problem solving skills, and also diplomatic skills and lobbying skills. Because you need to collaborate with other countries, and then together you need to bring in solutions. Because the main purpose of MUN and UN in general is to solve problems for the entire world and not for a particular country. So at the end of the day, you work together, but when it comes to awards, you win it individually. So you need to show your individuality even when working as a group. So that's the main crux of what MUN is. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Our participants, he is well versed with MUN. If any of you in the meeting have any such doubts about what a MUN is, and exactly by like many of you didn't have any idea about what a MUN is, you can feel free to ask question.
So
I
knowing
think
the policies of the country,
we can do it in a more moderated way. Participants who just want to ask questions can just raise your hands, please. We can allow you in a sequence. Yeah, Nishchay, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
I'm audible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How often you will be conducting MUNs?
Okay. Nishchay, to be very clear, Lakshman is not. Lakshman is a judge and he is well versed with MUN. He is not a part of our society, but yeah, he is actually a offline student of this institute. So. So this is we will be letting you know if you join as a member of our society, you will get to know about our events.
Okay, sure.
Sure. Yeah, Shanvi, you can unmute yourself and ask your doubts. And okay. Let's be clear. Let's be clear that if you have any doubt about what Lakshman said or about the MUN as an event or what is an MUN, you can be asking that. Okay. Any society-related doubts will be addressed by us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shanvi, you can unmute yourself and ask your doubt.
So, say you have been given a country, so I need to know the policies of that country.
You do not need to know all the policies, but you'll be given a particular agenda, right? So you need to know what your country has been doing related to that, and if there's any policy or law in your country which is related to that topic. If you know that, it will be good and well and good.
And say if my views are quite opposite to what the country laws are or the country's view on terrorists,
Okay.
then that's a problem.
That's a very good question. For example, sometimes your personal opinion might not match with the country's opinion in this global world. But when it comes to MUNs, you are the delegate of that country. So at the end of the day, you need to support the views of your country, and you need to stand by that. Even if your country seems to be against the whole agenda, you still have to stand by that and tell why your country is against it, and you need to prove your country's stance, even though it's against your personal opinion or something. For example, let's say the topic is women's rights, and if you're given Saudi Arabia, you need to tell that you should not be like, yeah, we are very much okay with women's rights. We'll give them all the rights. You can't tell that because that doesn't align with Saudi Arabia's goals. So you still need to tell why women shouldn't be given that much freedom, because that's what Saudi Arabia's idea is, and that's what they've been doing. So you need to stick to your country's view, and because you're a delegate from that country, the country sends you to this MUN. I mean, to UN, but since this MUN is a replica of UN, it's basically like your country. I mean, Saudi Arabia is sending you to this UN. So you need to represent your country's idea, even though if it's against your personal views. I hope that answers your question.
Also, I attended one MUN that was just very vague. So in
Okay.
that, at the end, different countries form a collaboration kind of thing, and
Yeah.
at the end they like passed a law or passed a decree, something like that. So could you explain that?
Okay. So you're talking about the resolution actually, which is the end document of an MUN. So what happens is, if let's say an MUN is 2 days, so throughout the 2 days, you would have had several moderated caucus where you will be discussing a lot of solutions. But when the MUN conference gets over, or in general when a UN session gets over, you have to release a document to the world telling that this was discussed and this was the solutions that you propose for the countries to take in order to solve the problem at hand. So this is the resolution. So countries come together and then they all collaborate their solutions, and there's a format that you have to follow. Using that format, you will write down the resolution, and that is discussed in the committee, and then it is put into vote. And if it passes, it just passes for this MUN. Let's say it just gets passed, and that will be the proper final document of the MUN. Coming to blocks, usually for resolution, usually countries that align together usually form blocks. For example, I mean, China and USA usually don't form the same block because their mutual interests don't match in general. So that's something that you will get to learn as you proceed. For now, it's important that you just know what a resolution is.
Thank you.
Cool. Are there any other doubts?
Hello, Siddhant. You can unmute yourself and ask your doubt.
Yes. So my doubt is, what has MUN worked till now, or what it has done till now, or you can say to the people or whatever. Like, what's its work?
Oh, okay. So, MUN in general is basically a replica of the actual United Nations. So it just gives young minds of a nation or like us to discuss, and it gives a platform for us to discuss and deliberate on the hot topics that are going on. For example, LGBT rights as was been discussed, or human right violations around the world, or various crises, various wars, Russian-Ukraine war, or anything like that sort. It gives you like a platform for you to put your views and then discuss with other competitors or your fellow mates, where you get to discuss and being representative of countries, you can get to know what other countries or other countries' stances, and it just basically it helps you to improve your as told all the skills, public speaking, diplomacy, and also your world affairs and all those. It just helps you to build upon them. So it's just like any other public speaking competition, but gives you various other benefits also, like deliberating on world issues, and also global affairs and stuff related to that. So you can take it just to be like in any other public speaking competition where you get to participate and discuss and get win prizes.
Okay. So Ishika, you can unmute yourself and go on with your doubts.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
I had a question. Like, sir, it is just like a public speaking competition, or it's like we can put forward our ideas and some sort of innovations, where we can use technology or any other field to solve the problem, to solve the issues,
Yeah.
real life issues. Like, yeah.
Cool. So that is a good question. So coming to any conference, as you told, there'll all be a set agenda, which is the topic to be discussed. So like that'll be okay. This is a question a little bit more explaining. So in general, an MUN related to speaking will have two sections. One is the general speakers list, and one is the moderated caucus. In general speakers list, you will mostly give your country's stance, like what your country has been doing, and what do you think about the problem in general. But when it comes to moderated caucus, that it will mainly be about a new solution that you wish to propose for the topic in hand. So in that segment, you can use your own ideas about how to solve these global issues. So in that way, yeah, you are most welcome to bring your own ideas, and but you should make sure that your ideas align with your country's views also to an
Okay,
extent.
got it. Got it. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Thank you.
how much controversial the topic can be other in restrictions? No, it depends on the organizers to set the topic. Uh,
Orko, you're on mute.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ashika, if you are done, you can lower your hand. And Amit, you can go on with your doubt.
Okay, so if we are representing a country and there is a problem and MUN is aligned with the solution, so will we get something from MWB?
could you explain a bit more? Like, what do you mean your country will get something?
I mean, you're saying that we'll be representing a country, there is a problem, and
Okay.
we find out some solution.
Hmm.
So after that, what will happen?
Okay, so see, this is just an MUN which is replica. So at the end of the day, you ask me honestly, you only get prizes and good lot of experience and more knowledge about global affairs. And I mean, you can improve your skills on public speaking. Apart from that, this is an actual UN where you can take action of what solutions you bring. For that, you need to go to the actual UN or build more on that. But apart from that, since it's an MUN, you can only build your skills and then, yeah, mostly that and then prices and
So
networking.
there is no World Bank subs like that.
No. World Bank and all doesn't
Okay.
do anything.
Okay. So like, anyone else wants to ask any other doubt?
Oh, that's a good question. What a full form of MUN? It's Model United Nations. Sorry if I
Yeah.
didn't mention, but yeah. It is the decision of authority that will represent which country a person choice to represent any country. So in general, the organization will ask you for your preference. Like, do you want any particular country? But at the end of the day, it's the organization's choice to give you which country to represent. Russia included, yeah, Russia included. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever country is there in the UNGA will be there.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No. I think that. Okay. Okay,
Hello.
Utkarsh, I think. Okay, yeah. Adil, you can go on.
Yeah, hello, I'm Adil.
Yeah.
So, as far I have listened till now, I what I understand, I'm telling you that I get that Diplomacia is a society that deals with the country's relations, and there is something like MUN, that stands for Model United Nations, and perhaps you sh- there you organize some debates related to the current topics going on.
Mm.
Am I right?
Yes.
Can you clarify even more? Just what diplomacia, what will, how I will be benefited, why should I join?
Okay. Adil, as far as this is
Hi, Adil.
concerned, okay.
Actually,
Yeah, Rupata, go on.
You Rupka, you're on mute.
Unmute yourself. You are unmute. Yeah.
can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, you're audible.
Actually, Diplomacia is not a MN society, okay? It's a soft skill development society. So you will not only be working on your debating skills, but also your writing and all other skills, okay? You guys can go on.
Okay, that was just one question. Chat box to take what was Paradox MUN's agenda. So if you're interested, the last edition's agenda was impact of artificial intelligence on labor market, which is one of very current, growing, in-demand topic, where like with the inclusion of AI and like ChatGPT and other stuff, a lot of people have been losing their jobs and there's been recession and stuff. So that was the agenda that was fixed for the last edition's MUN.
Okay. So, as far as I remember, there was a doubt posted by Utkarsh. So, Lakshman, can you just can you just briefly explain how the structure of an MUN, how a MUN proceeds? Can you just?
Yeah, cool. I can do that.
Yeah.
So just giving an overview of how an MUN works. As I already started, MUN will have again two sections. It will be formal debate and informal debate. Coming to formal debate, we'll have something known as a general speakers list. General speakers list is basically like your okay. Let's give it very informal. Let's say you go to a class. Let's say new academic year, you go to a new class. So for the first thing that happens is attendance. In MUN, it's called a roll call, where the executive board members will call your name and you get to tell if you're present or present. So that's the first question. Second is to set an agenda, the topic that should be discussed. So usually most of the MUNs will only have one topic to be discussed around the 2 days. So that will be fixed as the agenda. Coming to next point is the formal debate section, where it will mostly be general speakers list. In general speakers list, you will be encouraged to talk about your country's stance on the topic. By stance, I mean what your country has been doing with related to the topic, and then what do you think are the what do you think is the necessity of this topic, and what are the problems related to it. So GSL is basically introduction, telling what is the problem and what your country has been doing with it. That's basically general speakers list, where you generally give an overview of the topic and also your country in general. And then we are moving on to the next part. We have informal debate. Informal debate consists of moderated caucus and unmoderated caucus. In moderated caucus is where you have to give speeches which will mostly be solution oriented. So a moderated caucus will have a subtopic. Let's say the agenda is pollution. Then your moderated caucus topic could be air pollution or something, because air pollution is something that comes under pollution and is very specific. So that's called a subtopic. And your moderated caucus topic is air pollution. And then let's say in that you can give solutions to curb air pollution, telling usage of more electric vehicles or something like that. So that's your moderated caucus. And coming to unmoderated caucus, in unmoderated caucus you don't have to give any speech. It will be like an informal time where you can move around the room and then discuss with other countries, other delegates, and then you can collaborate and then bring new ideas or discuss how you want to take the committee forward, or also you can just lobby in general. So that's unmoderated caucus. So these are the main components of an MUN. And at the end of 2 days, there will be like a resolution, which is like the final document of the MUN, where you just like collaborate all the solutions that you have been discussed in the 2 days, and then you write it down in the document, and that will be your final document for the MUN. Like that will be the solution that have been discussed in the committee for the 2 days. So that's a brief overview of what an MUN is.
Okay. Yeah, Ishika, you can ask.
Sir, I need to ask one more thing.
Yeah,
Like,
sure, you can ask
sir, how much time will it utilize? We need to invest in this Diplomacia society, like apart from our studies and other commitments.
Okay, Ishika. As far as this is concerned, like as I mentioned before, like Lakshman he's a campus student, so he's not well aware of what our society does.
Okay.
Yeah. If there is any doubt what he explained just now, or maybe if any you had gone through the resources as of now about what MUN is. You can just ask any doubt if you have in mind right now.
No, no, not now. Okay.
Okay, great. Adnan, if you have any specific doubts, you can unmute yourself and just ask your doubt, okay? Okay, so any of you, do you have any such doubts right now? Okay, so I guess people as of now don't have any such doubts.
Some doubt. Nishtay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nishay, go on.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah.
Uh, like there is some issue regarding the Russia-Ukraine war, and there is some other country delegate who have done nothing related to the topic. Like he or she, the delegate is not related, the country is not related to the topic. So what he will be doing? What the delegate will be doing?
That's a good point, and this happens often when there's agenda related to war. Because if there's a war is going to be an agenda, only few countries will be related. For example, Russia, Ukraine war, and if you have been delegate of Iceland, I understand your pain. But in that case, your role in that committee will be to suggest solutions to the ongoing war. Your country wouldn't be directly involved or wouldn't be having to take a direct role, but you can. But when it comes to UN, also they take all countries, and every country's opinion will be valued. So in that case, you can put your solution about what Russia or Ukraine, whoever can do in order to come to a conclusion, or like how it can be solved. For example, let's say this has happened to me. I've been given a country which and the agenda was related to two other countries having a war. So something very, very clever that you can do is you can act as a moderator between those two countries and make them come to a conclusion, and that is valued very much in an MUN, because bringing two countries to a conclusion by being a moderator is something great, and that really solves the issue. So that's something you can work as being a country that's not related to the agenda.
So you can only participate in the moderated caucus, not in the general speaking list, because you have nothing. You are not standing anywhere. No, you are neutral type of country.
Oh, you can just in general speaking list, you can just give your overall view also, telling that we are taking neutral in this stance, but in general we are very much shocked by the massacre that's going on in both countries. So we condemn the act by both of the countries, like continuously firing each other and leading to a lot of deaths. So our country strongly condemns this, and we wish for a more peaceful approach in order to solve this. Something like that overview you can just give. I hope you got it.
Yes, got it.
Yeah. So I mean, see, everything has points. So just because you're not involved, don't just step out of GSL or moderated caucus or something. Just go in and then give your view. That I mean, that is possible at any time, right? Even if you don't have a solution in mind, but if there's a moderated caucus going on, you can just give an overview of how to solve the problem, or you can just pick some good ideas from other delegates, or just like doing unmod, you can come up with solutions or something. So that's basically a view.
You can go on with your doubt.
In the Diplomacia Town Hall off-topic WhatsApp group, there are more than 378 participants now, and not in the group in this meeting. So who are they and what level are they?
Okay. So Aniket, let me be clear about that. So Diplomacia was created as a society back in February. So those groups, so that's basically a discussion group where you can discuss about anything and everything, and obviously related to a society, and you can have a chat with your mates in the same degree, and you can actually network there. And the thing is that that group is basically not related for our so those members, so that particular group is not related to what is going on right now in the meet. Yeah, that is also moderated by us, but and we do post about events and various other stuffs, our recruitment forms there. but these meeting is not related to the WhatsApp group. So if you are a part of the WhatsApp group, you will get various updates from our society there. Okay.
Hi Aniket, this meet was generally for new members, those who aren't a part of our society. Okay, so as you said, there are 370 members in that group, so they already know about our society, so that's why they didn't join. This meet was for new members.
Okay,
Also, we had a cap of 100 participants in G Meet.
okay, thank you.
Okay, so like if any of you right now have any doubts regarding our society, you can raise your hands and ask about them. Okay. Yeah, it's something. Imagine losing. Can you just unmute and ask your name? Yeah, none. I think it's better that if you unmute yourself and ask your doubt. Yeah, we are supportive.
Okay,
Uh,
hi.
Utkarsh,
Am I audible?
as far as a proper video is concerned, last time we had conducted an online MUN. Rupkata had already explained the complete ROP about how a MUN functions. So I think we have a recorded link of that video. We can provide you with the recorded link if you want. Okay.
Am I audible?
Oh, yes, you are.
Yeah. So imagine losing. What's your name first of all?
My name is Nimish.
Okay. So
Okay,
Namesh,
so
did you join the degree as of now?
yeah, I'm in number JE qualifier.
Okay, great. Yeah, now you can ask your doubt now.
Yeah, so my doubt is anything related to coding in this society?
No.
No,
No?
no, no. We don't
Okay.
teach coding. Yeah.
For that purpose, we have one society called Cosmos Society. You can reach out to them.
Okay, Nivedita, Rupkatha, is it possible that we can give the membership form, attach it in the G chat?
Not right now.
Okay,
I have
it's
shared the WhatsApp group link. They can join it right now or maybe at the end of the meet. But membership form will release into the group itself.
yeah. Okay, Ishika, you can ask your doubt now.
Sir, actually, I need to ask one more doubt from Lakshman sir. I had a very small doubt. So can I
Yeah,
ask?
cool. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Sir, actually, if we get a topic, suppose where we are not even convinced in the debate, like we get a topic to give, like we need to support that topic in the debate. So how should we proceed if we are not even convinced, or like what should be our first step towards telling something to the people about that topic during a debate? Like if we are not
Uh,
even convinced.
I
Uh,
mean, what, can you elaborate on what do you mean you're not convinced by the
like
topic? Or
we have a topic, negative impacts on demonetization,
okay,
due to demonetization. So
yeah.
I'm not convinced with this topic. I am convinced with, like, positive, there is a positive impact. So
Hmm.
so how should I get, like, how should I proceed with that topic?
Yeah, I understand. So basically, more than your opinion, you need to talk about what your country's opinion in general is. Like, did your country support demonetization, or did they feel
Yeah.
that demonetization was not good or something? So, your first step is to see what your country's view on the topic is. Because more than your personal opinion, it should be your country's opinion only. So even as I told, the case of giving women rights in Saudi Arabia is not something that Saudi Arabia would welcome. So if you are Saudi Arabia and the agenda is giving rights to women, I mean, as your personal belief, you may think that it is necessary to give right to women. But as a delegate of Saudi Arabia, you can't tell that. You need to tell them that women should have restricted freedom only, and we strongly believe in that, and that's what the country's opinion and belief is. So you need to stick to your country's opinion and policies, if that answers your
Okay.
question. So you need to support your country, and even though if it's not your personal opinion, even if it's against your personal opinion, you need to follow what your country is doing, and you need to find why your country is doing like that, and you need to like have arguments to support why your country is doing that.
Okay.
I hope that Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so any such doubts, any more doubts about our society or MUN?
If no more doubts, then we can wrap up the session.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's already time.
It's an open session, so you guys, if you guys have any doubts regarding our society or regarding MUN or something like that, you guys can ask.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Yes, so when is the next MUN going to be conducted?
The next event will be in this month, but the next MUN will be in next term. Okay.
This month, as in, okay, July. Got it.
Yes, July.
Hello. As Lakshman sir mentioned, uh, each of us can be divided into a particular country. So I think there is more than 100 people in the meeting. So is we are divided in is 5 to 10 member is divided in a country, or only 10% can divided in a country, another can listen.
If I got your question clear, did you meant to ask if one country is given to one person, or is that what you meant to ask? It's given to one person. One country one person represents only one country, and one country is represented only by one person.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
I would put yeah, like that's India. Only one person will be representing India. Usually, very like 99% happens that are like that, and very few MUNs they allow double delegation, which means like two delegates can represent the same country. They'll be like a team, but happens very rarely.
Hi Om. Apart from MUN, we also conduct parliamentary debate. In there, you can form groups. Like we'll have one team for opposition and one team for government. So there you can participate as a group, not in MUN.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
As far as group in MUN is concerned, that the countries or individuals having the same opinion eventually forms a group. So that is the thing with group and MUNs. If you have to consider a thing called group and MUNs, then in the farthest possible manner is that individual countries who are having same opinions, form group on the basis of opinions.
Yes, Shan.
Can I ask you a question? Hello,
Yes, Nishant.
ma'am. I joined the session late, so can I ask you that what is the purpose of this session? As I joined earlier in Diplomic and I'm a JE based entry and I don't know about the session because I joined it late. Can you explain it?
So this session was basically a get-together session for our new members of our society. So just now we discussed about our event MUN. Before that, we were just having a short discussion with Nishanur, one of our past winner. So nothing much you have missed. You can get to know more about our society through our Insta page and website. Also, you can join our group. I'm sharing the link once again.
Yes, ma'am. I joined the WhatsApp group as you said.
So about upcoming events, you'll be notified there only. Okay.
Okay. Then what about the DUM or something about topic that is discussed in the session? MUN.
So there wasn't any specific topic which we discussed in this session, okay? Just a get together session.
Okay. And then something is happening. Is there on the WhatsApp group as you sent?
Sorry, come again.
Anything is happening about the meeting and the after it. Can you
No,
send the
you can just join the
message
group.
on?
That's it. You can just join the group and that's it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yes, Aniket Pandey.
So I have a question. When I saw the number of students in just the Diplomacia group, so I was really fascinated to know how many students are there in the BS department, like the whole BS degree as of now.
What do you mean by department here?
By just seeing the number of people in the Diplomacia channel, I just wanted to ask how many people are there in the whole degree because it's really overwhelming.
Okay, so you're asking about the number of count we have in our degree.
Not the counts, actually the number of people who study the this course provided by IITM.
We can't say.
Yeah, it would be very overwhelming.
Like each term we get a lot of students in this degree, so it's quite difficult to keep a tab on it. When I joined this degree, we had around 700 students. That's it.
And what happened to like rest of the students because there are now only 370 something.
Yes, as I said earlier, we have a lot of societies in our degree. So not everyone has joined our degree. Like some of us has joined Sahitika, some of us has joined esports degree.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so uh, any of you have doubts? Any more doubts?
So you will be conducting offline or online sessions?
Both.
Of
We will
MUNs?
be conducting both.
There will be
Then can
offline
be only
also.
conducted when we are having paradox, which we have in the month of May and in the month of December.
These are the offline too.
Hmm. These are the prospects where we can conduct offline MUN.
Sure.
Okay.
Any more doubts? Because right now we are in hurry to wrap up the session. Okay, so I guess that was it. Thank you all for joining. And once again, I'm sending the group link in the G chat. You can join the group. The session is officially over now. The rest of your doubts you can ask then and there.
Yeah. So people who
We
again,
will try to upload it on the website, okay? Or we can share the link in the group itself. We'll look into it. Yes, Arko, you were saying something.
yeah, it's as of now. It's I think people. I guess all the doubts in the chat section have been addressed. So people can join the chat link posted there. I think we can wrap up as of now. Yeah, and for the
Bye,
doubts,
everyone.
yeah, bye.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.